K-popers, King of K-pop here, once again with another K-pop review. So glad that you finally released this new single. This is a new single on Zion.T, two melodies featuring Crush. Really excited that the Zion.T is finally put out something new. Solo-wise, he hasn't done anything, and it's been a while since Zion.T has put out anything of his own. Recently, we saw him do a collab with Infinite H in the song Without You. So I was definitely excited to hear that he was dropping out a new single, Two Melodies. Two Melodies is a really great song. Like other past works from Zion.T, this is another song that does not disappoint. Zion.T, again, really, showing off, his coolness, swagger way about him. Again, impressed with his smooth, high-pitch voice and tone. I really like Zion.T's singing voice. I think it's really unique in K-pop. In my opinion, he's one of my favorite underground artists. I don't consider Zion.T an idol. I consider him an artist because I just think he's that good. Very nice song. The song itself, it's slow paced. It's kind of, I don't want to really use the word rhythm and blues. It's more bluesy, but it does have some rhythm in it. But it's a slow, methodical pace throughout with a little bit of up tempo. But it's a good slow up tempo song. It's kind of like one of those old songs. It's kind of like one of those older songs that you think say John Legend or Alicia Keys, kind of a song kind of like that. I'm trying to make a good comparison here. I can't think of any, but John Legend's probably the only song, or Robin Thicke. That'd be a better comparison. Robin Thicke, if you listen to some of Robin Thicke's older stuff, like from the Evolution of Robin Thicke, that album, it kind of sounds something like that. It'd be like something off that album. It's like a slow, cool, rhythm and bluesy song. Crush, solid duet with Crush. I thought Crush fit in pretty well. I was kind of nerding, how is Crush gonna? But he fits in perfectly with Zion.T's vocal style. Really smooth song. However, for as great as the song is, it will get overlooked. Unrightfully so. It will be an underrated song. And this is a song, like I say, with some other songs in other reviews, but it applies to this as well. This is another K-pop song that's not meant for everybody. And what I mean by that, in terms for this song here, Two Melodies, for the longest that I've listened to K-pop music for a long time, K-pop has always been targeted towards, and it's always been controlled by that 9 to 17-year-old demographic. That's a huge demographic in the K-pop, driving force, and it's definitely, improved and has gotten stronger now over the last few years. Now that K-pop has become more well-known through via the internet. So, with that being said, that mainstream audience of 9 to 17 demographics, they're not going to pay attention to a song like this. They're mostly focused towards the bubblegum pop-ish, Girls' Generation or Kara kind of songs, or the beastly idol / pretty boy, image of Shiny and Beast. Those are the kind of songs and idols and music that they pay attention to. And not to say there's nothing wrong with that, but I think a song like this here, Two Melodies, is something for the older K-pop fans that's out of that average demographic fan base or audience, and kind of wants to something a little bit different besides the typical norm, mainstream K-pop music. Kind of wants to something a little bit more authentic and maybe not as really, something that's not always just catchy or just, something that's more authentic, analog and use real instruments rather than, using a studio booth and electronic sounds and stuff that music has come to today. So that's why I think that this song is more for the older, mature the more of the, not I don't want to say use the word mature, but the more of the older K-pop fans will listen to something a little bit different besides what we normally typically hear in mainstream K-pop. So I think it's a solid song, but like I said, it's going to get overlooked, unfortunately. But what do you guys think about Zion.T's Two Melodies featuring Crush? I want your thoughts in the box below. Do yourself a favor, like this video, subscribe, peace.